Hello, my name is Larry Pino. It is April 2nd, 2020, and this is going out to our residents, to family members, and to loved ones. It's our standard weekly report, but I certainly have some additional messages to simply give you today. I know that by now you've probably already received the report and have heard about the fact that Governor DeSantis has ordered everybody to stay at home for the next 30 days. You also know that, of course, we have already been sheltering in suite in both of our communities, both in Tuscan Gardens of Benicia Bay and Tuscan Gardens of Palm Coast, and we've been doing that at this point for several weeks in any event, if not more. On the other hand, because of both Governor DeSantis' executive order and also some additional regulations that have come down from ACA, which is the regulatory agency for senior living communities, as well as the Department of Health, there are some additional things that I just want to make sure that you're aware of that we are also increasing. Okay, so starting effective today, and I'm sure that our letter that's going to the residents is going to be delivered and distributed today, we're going to suspend any small group activity outside of the suite. Absolutely critical that we do that simply because of the fact that we've got to make sure that there's just no possibility of any type of infection for our residents. We just care too deeply about the possibility of that actually occurring. So first of all, we're going to be suspending all of that small group activity that we have actually had for the past several weeks. In addition to that, of course, we're going to try to see what other kinds of virtual and remote activities we can do, but that's going to be under some type of discovery over the next few days. We also have to shut down the salon, unfortunately, simply because of the possibility that some type of infection could occur. So that's going to be shut down effective immediately also. In addition to that, we are also completely locking down memory care versus assisted living. Prior to that, we actually had associates and some family members going between the two areas, the memory care area and assisted living, or assisted living and the memory care area. We just can't do that at this point. So at this juncture, all associates in memory care are going to be in memory care. All associates in assisted living will be in assisted living. And unfortunately, family members are not going to be able to travel between the two of those, at least not until such time as we tell you otherwise. In addition to that, we are mandating that all of our associates will now be working for Tuscan Gardens exclusively. Prior to that time, we had some associates who were working for us primarily, but had part-time jobs elsewhere in other healthcare facilities. We just can't have that. The possibility that they could expose themselves at some other healthcare facility and then come back into our community was such that we just simply are not going to be in a position to be able to do that at this point. So that's been mandated for both of our communities at this point. We continue to do our temperature checks on a daily basis, not only for associates, but also in addition to that for our residents. And I think finally is the issue of masks. It's now been mandated that while you are sheltering in suite, residents are sheltering in suite, if you actually leave your suite for some medical reason, you're going to be required, if you're in the hallways or anywhere else in the building, you are going to be required to wear a mask from this point on. Okay, and I think that that's about it. You read the newspapers as I do, you see the news as I do. Nobody has any idea. It's 30 days, 45 days, 60 days. That's all we know is that we are 100% committed to keeping our residents and to keeping our associates safe, secure, and to make sure that Tuscan Gardens continues to remain a sanctuary for all of the loved ones and our residents, associates, and family members, so that we know and they know that we're taking maximum care of the people that are the most important people in their lives. I can't tell you how grateful I am to our associates who continue to do just a phenomenal job and to show us what it really means to be at Tuscan Gardens. And I have to also say that I am very proud of the family members that I have heard from who have indicated how much they appreciate the care and attention that we are giving to their residents. So thank you for your patience and your understanding in what is clearly the most incredible time that I'm sure many of us have ever experienced in our entire lives. So thank you for trusting us, thank you for caring, and thank you for being with us. God bless you, and I'll hope to have an opportunity to be able to speak to you at some point in the next few days, but in any event, I will certainly be speaking to you by this time next week. God bless you. Take care and be safe.